Some narcissistic men want to become the woman they hate the most. In what way? In the way she acts, she deals with people, in the way she talks, walks, the way she operates in this world, the way she raises her children. What is it all about? Why do they want to do this? Well, they are deeply envious and jealous. And out of that jealousy, they attempt a personality theft. They want to steal away all her positive traits and embody them to the point of changing their personality characteristics. I have witnessed tons of examples where it was reported that my husband or so and so in my life started dressing like me, started liking perfumes that I like, started applying for the jobs that I prefer, started talking to my children the way I talk to them, or showing them that he has got the same skills as her. That's why I called it a personality theft. Is it about gender confusion? Not necessarily. That's an entirely different topic. We're talking about a narcissist's total lack of personality. You know about mirroring. They copy what they like, what they see, and they use those copied traits to create fake rapport. This is beyond mirroring. It's stealing away what is best in you out of jealousy and hatred so that they could have a similar form of impact on others and on those who matter a lot to you. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Today, we're going to talk about a very weird thing. Why some narcissistic men want to become women. All narcissists, men or women, do not have any life skills whatsoever. They only move through it by copying others. If they see, oh, this trait will help me function better or help me get attention of others, or that skill will make them think I'm better at doing a certain job, I'll copy it. I'll make it my own as if it is my unique quality. That is what their life is all about. But if you were to take away those copied qualities from them, you will be left with a totally insecure individual who has got no clue whatsoever about how to function in this world. When a narcissistic man enters a marriage, he does so with two intentions. The first intention is to annihilate the woman he has targeted because he knows she is way out of her league, and that is the primary reason why she was chosen as a source of supply. They do not go for anybody, even though they can, but they only choose those who are way above them in hierarchy. I have said it so many times. And the goal is to bring her down, to humble her, to show her her place, to tell her what her role is. The second intention is to become like her. Like identity theft, personality theft is a very intrusive, destabilizing thing because when it happens, you get confused. You're not able to understand why your husband is all of a sudden behaving in these weird ways. He has started to act all feminine. Now, there's nothing wrong with being feminine, but the questions are raised. Like, what's wrong with you? I know you're not into stuff like this, you never were. But all of a sudden, you are wearing the same dresses, you're liking the same colors to the point of buying what I like to buy, what I admire. What's going on? They are extremely fluid with stuff like this. They absorb and embody whatever they think will make them look good, regardless of whether or not it suits their personality. They gaslight you into thinking, oh, it's just that they like me a lot. They're very comfortable with their personality. He likes the way I am. That is what it is all about. No, that's not what it is. Because that man steals away everything to the point of choosing the same coffee mug. It's not about being really comfortable with you. It's all about being jealous and envious of you. He steals everything, and that's why he's the real gold digger. He secretly admires you, but never acknowledges your hard work. He minimizes it continuously. No matter how efficiently you handle everything, he will always find fault. No matter how efficiently you run the house, how you manage things, he will always find a fault in this and that because it is his job to do so. But on the other hand, you will see him dealing with situations the same way, talking to people in the same manner. For example, if you have a calm demeanor, if you're somebody who has a very relaxed energy, and you know that's not in the DNA of that narcissist, after living with you for a few months, you see them sitting in the same way, talking to people in the same way with the same calm feminine energy, and it makes you really wonder what's going on. Like, that's not who you are. You scream, yell, you cuss, and you curse. All of a sudden, you are just acting like it's me in your body. Well, that is them becoming you. And that is the proof of the fact that they secretly admire you. They're inspired by you. But in their brain, they process it like this: oh, this is who I have been. And the crazy thing is, they will then blame you for copying them when it was your original personality. They'll say, why are you acting like me? Or why are you doing this thing the way I am? For example, if your method of parenting your children is calm, it is compassionate, you sit down, you listen, you don't give them orders, you're not an authoritarian. They are that, but they learn from you. Instead of giving commands, they will copy the same behavior. And when you do it out of your genuine personality, your nature, they'll say, oh, I see what you're doing. You're exactly talking to our son the way I talk to him. Shame on you. I know you're trying to be like me, but let me tell you this: you will never be like me ever. You can never, ever love him the way I love him. You'll be like, what? What the hell? I mean, I am like this. I've been like this since forever. What are you talking about? In fact, it's you who has been stealing away my personality. But you know how that goes. They will never ever accept it. I remember my father watching my covert narcissistic mother, who was, let's say, somewhat sophisticated and knew how to deal with life. He was a total loser. He didn't know how to raise children, how to be around them, how to dress them, how to talk to them, how to talk to people who were dealing with us, her children. So he would closely observe her. And to my surprise, I can still remember it to this day, he would use the same vocabulary, same way of talking, same way of addressing issues. He would talk about the same topics, just acting like my mother. And that is the reason why I said a lot of narcissistic men try to become the woman they hate the most. Other aspect of the same problem is the softness to you. As a woman, the feminine nature is calming, it's soothing, it's nurturing. And there's nothing like that to a narcissist. Not saying all men are really tough and strong. That's the stereotypical thinking. That's how people like to think about men. That's not true or applicable to everybody. But these narcissists, both men and women, are really dead inside. They have zero capacity to be nurturing or motherly. But at the same time, they know if they have to create a fake bond with their children, if they have to be a Disneyland ad, and if they have to successfully alienate children from you, and that too subtly, they will have to copy your behavior. The same thing was done to us by our father behind our mother's back. Of course, was a covert narcissist, but to a covert narcissist, there is this loving or fake loving, or let's say a soft side as well. He would mimic her behavior, try to care for us, but it would look so superficial. It would really feel like we were dealing with her, but in his behavior, there was no life, there was no true essence of it, if you will. The thing is, no matter how much a narcissistic man tries to become the woman he hates the most, he fails at the end of it all because it's not in him. It's not who he is. It's only a way of him trying to cope and steal away the glory. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. And let me know if you found this one interesting in the comments below. I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.